I started my week with my 9 a.m. politics of migration class, featuring a novel way to open a banana before heading to Gast to work, in quotation marks.
Under it and then go back around, but I was already at that angle.
After that, we headed to T-Centralen for a walk about the city as the sun was beginning to set. One of my favourite things to do in Stockholm was walk around the city and look at all of the buildings and take in the extremely calm, distinctly Swedish bustle. I loved watching the sky fall asleep as the light shifts to sit in the city's spine, keeping the world brightly dim for all within. I found a vacuum cleaner. That'd be the best day of my life.
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Okay, so I kind of look like a glitching electronic here trying to figure out the sofa, but all my days was being able to clean up the teeny tiny million pieces of gravel beyond satisfying. The next day saw an impromptu catch-up with a new friend and catch-up kerfuffle. I think it was just out to get us, to be honest.
No, I'm really. You try. I did it. You try.
Before I joined a few of the others on my program for a spin class, which, unbeknownst to us at the time of booking, was conducted exclusively and solely in Swedish. I love spinning, but I realised in this moment how much I relied on understanding what I was supposed to do. It was chaotic. I had absolutely no idea what was going on. But yeah. And then headed to the grocery store to pick up some dinner on the way home. One of my favourite memories of Sweden was trying to find this park, which we never found, with Ainsley. We ended up just riding till the end of the blue line and setting up shop on a random hill before doing some watercolours. But it was winter in Sweden, and so we didn't stay very long. That is so grim. The onions went green. I don't know how that happened, but I did that. Looking at random things in foreign grocery stores always slips me back into time to different lives. The sticker books I used to collect and trade at 8, the book in Swedish with the name of your home county. And all of a sudden, you're temporarily split between the sunny beach and the green leaves that make the lanes larger than life, as if the seams of the world have burst, revealing their hidden bloom.
Without my love for the ocean, I would be long gone by now. It's some kind of devotion that brings me down.
The seasons in the southwest have convinced me that there is, in fact like fiction, a matrix that exists. No place is quite so distinct in my little revelries as the Cornish cliffs' winter winds. Inevitably, however, you're pulled back to your body and staring at a fridge, finding new homes for familiar things. You're the landlord, giving each item its own alcove. It turns out I'm systematically non-committal, and things were rarely bought twice, let alone housed consistently. Post-supermarket snacks, however, are an essential, persisting must.
Love is love. Love is love. Yo. Love is love. Love is love.
My study abroad schedule was kind of weird in that I had directly enrolled to one class at Handels, which changed times and location every week, which is a super fun way to organize a whole university. But anyway, it did mean that I had some days I would have nothing scheduled, and so on my first full day alone in Stockholm, I headed to Moderna Museet, which very quickly turned into one of my favorite places in the city. I felt weirdly split between my home in the UK, which I just returned to after 10 months away, the uni I stayed at for those 10 months, and this new place. Each had tethers and ropes around me that I was still processing, trying to assimilate to memory, but the weakest pull was to where I'd just landed, and Stockholm didn't feel real to me. It felt more like I'd emerged on a platform beneath a stage and was all of a sudden in the midst of an intricate scenescape, with actors and a script I hadn't learned. I loved Moderna because I would sit and write in my journal and stare at the pictures and the blank spaces between them and marvel at the disorganized order, the colored chaos in its meticulously hung array. The museum was portraiture to a version of my mind much busier than the one sitting on my neck now. This kid's head is fishing, sitting on a quiet lake, where here I was frozen in time falling apart.
Want to be heard by you. Slow fall into the Indian Sea, where the cold and the hot meet.
So complementing the violent introspection, we have snack time. Home a little later that day, I partook in one of my first of 2 night excursions in Stockholm.
I want to see that.
That, however, is a whole other story.